brought that up. You reminded me of a rather lengthy article that was in the Sacramento Bee. I am from California. Sacramento's one of the hometown papers. So the Bee was writing a major article on the exchange. In the Affordable Health Care Act, there is an insurance exchange. And California was the first state in the nation to follow up on the Affordable Health Care Act's exchange portion and put in place a law to build an exchange. Now, at least our Republican friends think that's an awful situation. Governor Schwarzenegger, who was a Republican and is a Republican, signed that legislation before he left office almost 2 years ago now. So California, this article is very effusive and upbeat about the establishment of an exchange, that they expect to have it online. And what they talked about, a lot of it was about individuals who could get insurance in a large pool and have the same opportunity for a reasonable price policy as occurs in a big business. But they also spent a lot of time talking about small businesses and how correct you are that the Affordable Health Care Act really offers small businesses an extremely important and heretofore unavailable opportunity to get insurance for the employer as well as for the employees. And a very big subsidy is available for those companies those small companies that choose to buy insurance. Up to 50% of the cost of the insurance could be subsidized and the cost reduced to the employer. Now that's a lot of money. It's calculated about $4,000 per employee if you're looking at an $8,000 or $9,000 policy. So it's really an important opportunity. Why is that good for business? Go ahead, Mr. Tonko.
Well, I was going to say, too, many people will say, well, if the option is made available, which it is,
yes,
why would they choose that? Why would they want to spend, even if there's a tax credit made available? Well, think about it. The sound business community leader is going to want to recruit. And when you recruit and get the best employees, you offer the best package, and you have, as a result, a soundness in your workforce.
Exactly.
So the management style is driving that sort of benefit so that you will reach to the program so as to recruit and retain quality workers. And so that I think that driving element will influence more than anything. And then the tax credits will become part and parcel to that package, which, as you suggest, can be as great as 50%. This is a huge cost savings and a sound policy to which they're attaching. Well, so I think it's a benefit.
Well, absolutely true. In addition to that, because of the exchange situation, an individual as well as a business finds themselves in a large pool. Now, I was the insurance commissioner in California for 8 years in the 90s and then again in 2000, 8-year hiatus in between. And I understand that in insurance, for it to work, you need a very large, diverse population so that the risk is spread. An individual market today, you can't get that. But in the exchange, the concept is to allow all of these individuals and these small businesses to be part of a very, very large pool. And they can take advantage of the spreading of the risk and therefore the lower cost and the subsidy on top of that. One more thing, I was at a bagel shop. You know, it was early morning, I needed a cup of coffee and a bagel. And so I stopped at a bagel shop, and there were the owner and 1 or 2 employees. I think there were actually 3. One was in the back. I didn't see that employee. But we were talking about health insurance. And there was an excitement by this employer because she could get insurance. So it's the employer as well as the 2 employees that were going to be able to get insurance. Previously, she couldn't. A single mother with a new shop, opening it up, pretty good bagels, and the coffee was very good. Now she could get insurance, and through the exchange, and new shop, income was going to be low. She could also get the subsidy. For the first time in many, many years for this woman, a divorcee, lost her husband, divorced, husband went one way, she went the other, lost the insurance. Now she can get insurance. This is part of the Affordable Health Care Act, and it's specifically designed in a way to encourage businesses to provide insurance, and in that process, as you say, find the good employees and keep them. It's very exciting.
If I might add, I know that we want to get